Hello there and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy and kind of welcome to Q week because Scopely has finally introduced Q into Star Trek Fleet Command, and it's a bit annoying this week because there were a lot of bugs when they introduced it, but it's also very interesting and very complex. So some people are complaining it's complicated, adding always new stuff to Star Trek Fleet Command. But I, when it's working, I like Q. I have to say when it's working because we had a lot of bugs, especially with the forbidden tech I want to talk about today. I already made a video on the Court of Q as a building, and I made a video on Q's trials. So if you haven't seen them yet, have a look in my playlist and there you will find the other videos. But today in this video I want to talk about the forbidden tech. That is the reason why we have those trials, to achieve this forbidden tech for our ships. And to show you, I have to go to one of my ships via manage. And I quickly have to show you something. Oh, it's quite expensive. So you see next to my offices, there's a triangle shaped sign. I can show it to you with another ship. Oh, that's another Scopely as well. It should show nothing there anymore except the empty slot for it, but let's have a look again. Yeah, there it is. You see there's a locked sign in this purple triangle, so everything here with Q is kind of purple. The start button for attacks on Q hostiles and so is purple, and so on. And the sign for the Q's trials on the main screen is purple. And here as well for the forbidden tech. And we just click that and get to the forbidden tech screen. My sarcophagus, that's why I chose it, has no forbidden tech and is not unlocked yet. But we can still have a look. You see on the top, because the ship doesn't have anything, it's not unlocked yet, you can press unlock. And you have to pay for it with forbidden tech fusion rods. You earn them through the Q's trials I talked about yesterday. And with those, you can unlock it here. I will not do it now. I was just showing you that because I will definitely not need some for the sarcophagus fast. But there are, on the right in the inventory, there you can see all the forbidden tech you can have. There's an interface cloaking device. It's up there because I already have it, but I have to show you via my other ship then. There's transphasic torpedoes. Oh, before I go into that, you always equip one ship with this forbidden tech you acquired. It's not on a dock. It's not generally for all the ships. It's for the one ship you gave it to. That's why you have to unlock it on this ship if you want to have something on this ship. And you have to earn them like the artifacts in the artifact gallery, for example. You have to collect shards, and you do this via Q's trials. And I already unlocked some. I unlocked the interface cloaking device, I unlocked the transphasic torpedo, and I got the tetracyanide 622. And all of those have different boosters for your ship. And they are also, like everything else, in common, uncommon, rare, and epic. So you see, I already got an uncommon with the tetracyanide 622. I've got an uncommon with the transphasic torpedoes, and I've got a rare with the interface cloaking device. And there are also the epic ones like the Metrion Cascade Warhead. And you see, I've got 157 of 200 shards. I need to unlock it. So I'm close, but I'm not there yet. And you do this usually via Q's trials or the forbidden tech refinery. When you are getting higher with the court, you get more in the refinery as well. And in the refinery, for example, I at the moment get the ablative armor and Orion seismic charges, and the subnucleonic beam, and that's rising with the different levels of your chord of Q. But at the moment I only have those 3, and I'm getting closer to a few more, like for example also that was the interface cloaking device I got today, because I was close there too. And they all have different abilities. Let's go to the interface cloaking device. It increases damage when cloaked, and the amount it does that depends on the upgrade, because you do not only have to acquire them, but you also have to upgrade them. So from the beginning they are not that strong, but you can upgrade them. I'll come to the upgrading a little bit later. You see here, this is still locked, the next ability of it, and that is depending on your upgrades then. And you see, you can read always why is it there and what it is, and so Scopely and all the explanation stuff. But I was talking about upgrading. Of course, upgrading is not for free. If you want to upgrade, just click upgrade. Then you see what you need to upgrade it. And here you see the levels and the tiers of the cloaking device. For example, it's level 3 of 5 and it's tier 1 of 12. And that's why you have to wait to get all the other abilities. And to level up, you need, for this one, forbidden tech reactors, and you need tech proto-matter. And you saw this if you've seen my video on the Q trials, that you can earn it there, or you can get it via the refinery, the forbidden tech refinery. And to do this, you need the resources. But of course it's Q, and that means it's not always working. That's what you have with the upgrade chances on the right. My upgrade chance at the moment is in Q's favor, 75%. And if an upgrade fails, because even if you have paid, it can be that you don't get the upgrade. Because I had that last time when I tried to upgrade the cloaking device. That's why you see Q's benevolence. Q's favor decides if you have a good chance of progressing there, and Q's benevolence rises with the times you failed. And so fortunately I only failed once, so it's just 0.75% on Q's benevolence that needs to help me. And Q's favor is 75%, because with the rising grade of your forbidden tech, so common, uncommon, rare, epic, it gets harder to upgrade them as well. That's what I've seen, at least with the 3 different grades of forbidden tech I had. And so Q's favor is not 100%, and so you have to hope that it's working. Last time I had 75% as well, and it failed. So you have a 1 in 4 chance to fail, and it sometimes happens. And then all your acquired resources with the hard work are all gone. But that's how you level up. Of course, I'm lacking some of the resources. As you can see, the proto-matter, that's why I cannot press level up. But that's how you do it. And now I change back to my other ship. Typical as well, it's not working. Yeah, sometimes there are some bugs with Scopely. So you see, I equipped the D4 class with the cloaking device at the moment. To equip, you just press equip. I have equipment. Okay, I will show you. I just pay for the unequipped, so we turn it around. I said you can always have it only on one ship. But perhaps you get something else you would prefer on this ship, or you want this forbidden tech you're using on this ship on another ship, then you can unequip it. But it wouldn't be Scopely if it would be for free. So you have to pay 9,000 of those forbidden tech fusion rods for this rare one to unequip. And so let's just do it. And there you see what you see if you have nothing on the ship. You see on the top the triangle is purple. That means the ship is unlocked for those already, and I paid for the ship being able to have those forbidden tech, but it's not equipped with one. And then you just click one of the tags and just press equip on the bottom left, and it's on the ship. Equipping didn't cost me, but you see unequipping would cost me another 9,000. But so you can shift them from one ship to the other wherever you need them if you have enough resources to pay. And then the ship has the boost that is on the screen on the left depending on the level of your forbidden tech. And there are different ones, of course. This one is for cloaking. There are others with a Matron Cascade for damage against hostiles. The red matter, for example, that's why I guess a lot of people have bought it in the shop, is for damage against players, as well as the Teleron radiation is for damage against players, and the time crystals are for damage against players. But so far you could only get them if you bought a not so cheap pack in the Scopely shop. So I didn't do that. I spent from time to time a reasonable amount, but within a budget I set myself, especially if I need to show you something here in the videos. That's why I'm targeting the expenses for the videos, of course, to show you some things. But I didn't spend it on that one. I could show you with the others, so I don't need red matter. So right now we'll get it later when my Court of Q is getting higher and I manage more trials and higher trials. So that's not necessary for me to do it now. But I think I've shown you at least the basics of the forbidden tech. If you have any question about anything I might not have mentioned and you would like to know about, just put it in the comments. I have a look regularly. And if you want to see another video right now with the topic of cruise or whatever, the next video is right here in the end screen. And I'll see you there. I'll be back.